Hey guys, so today we're going to be playing a game that I've seen very popular all over TikTok. It's called Before Your Eyes. It's a game where you play with your eyes. You blink, I think, is what happens. I don't know super details. I wanted to wait and play the game and figure out myself. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. Okay, now that I have hopefully it all set up, let's see how it works. The game stops detecting blinks accurately. Press spacebar. Okay. This game is about blinking. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. See how this works? Yes, I'm gonna try and stare. Try blinking on the white symbol. What? Try blinking on the white symbol? I don't know what that means. Oh. When you see a metronome in blink, you will jump forward. Keep blinking. Wow. Oh, where are we going? Whoa. Get away, you monkey fowls. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well, look at that. You're a blinking genius. Yeah, I knew you were special. See all them poor souls down there? Lost in the waves?
That's
I didn't choose
sad.
any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? A better word than that.
I'm like scared to blink.
A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged.
Okay.
I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe me. Oh, shut up, trash birds. You had your chance. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you.
Okay.
Sorry you had to hear that.
Okay.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember.
Okay.
I'm going to send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not going to be able to stay, alright? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. It could be a second.
Okay.
It could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And don't be afraid. And don't try to fight it. Just try to enjoy it.
This is gonna be really cool, I can already tell.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh?
You're like a little kid. Your mom, maybe?
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
She's writing music.
You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall,
Dang.
Day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
So it was just a little later that day, right?
Where's the first page of my piece?
Okay. Go ahead, kid.
Why is this already making me emotional?
Look at that. There's your
1 year old.
hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. Really needs to.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Sorry guys, my camera shut
I like
off.
the music.
That's very specific.
Oh,
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems in the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean,
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of...
I feel like we went back in time and then forward again.
Okay, I
But-
understand.
I guess not.
Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color. Hey, we do not throw things in this house.
Oh, maybe I should have done
If you're
that.
mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working.
Okay.
See? That used to be my piano. my dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong side.
I'm trying to get my eyes open.
Can you believe I...
Oh, crap. Sorry.
Hey, Benny, are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached. Richard.
What?
That's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Hi.
What's wrong with
It's
that?
so cute.
We can't...
Dang, I wasn't thinking. Oh, she's
Now
allergic.
play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one
They're
note
so
different.
cute.
That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
That's so true, though. So
Sound
true.
like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Oh, dang. I blinked.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
I'm cheaper than hiring movers, trust me.
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I
Talking about how they met, I
very
guess.
quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It's wonderful.
I mean, it's teaching you, like, live flashes before your eyes, like in a blink of an eye, you know? So I can see how this is going to be a little emotional. Hey.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear. I'm...
Dang it.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Don't worry, I already did.
Oh my God. For a moment I forgot what a great...
Dang.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
Oh, shoot.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head. Yeah.
Please let Kat know it's time to use the litter box, though. This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
Okay.
You know, my father once told me
Welcome
when
home,
I was
Dad.
about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose, if you made a work of genius. I haven't seen him in over 10 years.
Wow. Dang. Don't blink. Don't blink. I want to know what happens. I didn't blink right then. It mistaken my blink. Dang it.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay? Subdivide the time. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. You're off.
I didn't realize what I was supposed to be doing.
Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my! Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can
They're
photograph.
a family full of art.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there...
Oh.
Ernie!
Ernie!
Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Ernie, we need you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
What? Not the cat.
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
Good. Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
God, it was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on... Say that one more time,
Pee-hole.
Pee hole
too.
distance.
Coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
What's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it. Are you able to pick up the new book?
Yes. The Italia is a particular interest.
I'm interested.
All his interests are changing as he gets older. Camera, drawing. Oh shoot. When I move my hands.
It seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. The quiz said find the zero, and he just...
Ah,
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
oh wow.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
Giveaway. Whoa. He's on the roof? Oh.
My house. It's not my house.
Oh.
Baba, you fool. I'll have your head. I'll feed them to the cat. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here.
Slowly but surely.
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But, try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try. What the?
How did you do that?
Quiet, everyone! Benny's about to play for us.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Oh my gosh, this is so hard.
For yourself, no? No, I don't know if I'd say that. But you used to write your own music, right? Yeah, but I haven't.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
We are in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other. Do not talk to me
This is
ever.
a quote. I want each of you to write it down.
Jeez.
Not doodle along the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat
Now,
it.
Go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh yes, of course.
Nope.
Come on, Chloe. We're all waiting.
Nope. She's being mean. I'm not helping her. Not helping her.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. I suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I love
11.
that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
I knew. As I approach, at long last, your favorite Conchesters are ready for battle for the play scope.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys were become friends.
Oh sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
You are not my friend, by the way. Since you refused to help me in class, I decided our relationship is purely trans.
Why would I help you after being an ass?
It's about an hour away in a town called Burt. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some
So what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an
Audition. Well-tempered clavier. I'm probably
As you
butchering
can see,
that.
there's some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try. We can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that. What was that? Was that the piece? What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to be.
Days until audition, 30. I have to get good at this.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is so stressful!
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Probably.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amulet.
Mr. Kid. Over here, guys.
The head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus.
Tonight, after
Though I would not say that to
my dad goes to sleep, I'm going to sneak out my house and go to sleep on the beach. If you want to get invited, draw me a picture of Mr. Isaac feeling constipated.
any of the deceased who do not
Love, weird kid. I'm not doing it.
Sort of like me with your weekly quiz.
Not doing it.
So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Not doing it. Not doing it. Is it gonna force me to do it? La la la. It's gonna force me to do it. I knew it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of shoulder. Goodbye.
Danny has a cashier. A real cashier who's really good at something. I mean, no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand the motive.
No.
That girl is... Man.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Richard, how are you going to turn the lights off?
Danny, Mom says turn the lights off.
We're going to sleep. That girl is bad news. Ooh, okay. I hope we do
In
correct.
your own time, Benjamin.
Okay.
We are very excited to hear.
Here we go, guys. I thought it was going to be harder.
Let you in after that? I'm not even sure I'd want you at that school. And I can tell you were having so much fun up there. You rehearsed enough that it felt good.
Dang. She's about to say something else.
Sounds like you really nailed it, kiddo.
It's not a matter of him nailing it. He sounded like a professional musician at 11 years old.
That's your mother.
So we're still 11.
She doesn't consider kids to be professional musicians.
Because they're not.
What are you talking about?
Performers, yes. Musicians? No, they are not musicians.
Destroyer Tour, Anaheim, July '81. I'm telling you, Ace Frehley's concert experience.
You should have seen the look on that old jerk's face when he realized what he had on his hands.
He was impressed.
Richard, his dentures nearly fell out of his mouth. He's open so long.
So what? Kid's a prodigy.
I don't think that. He sounded pretty good. That's all I'll say.
It sounds pretty goddamn prodigal to me.
How many beers have you had, Richard?
Enjoy the beautiful day, will you?
Oh, I am. Believe me, I am.
Day.
We should do this more often.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Here.
With summers like this, we should be.
That's sad.
Why don't we do this every night? How do you know? I know, but
You don't have to open it right now if you don't want to.
what do you mean? Of course he wants to.
I just don't want him to feel pressure.
Sure. Open it whenever you want, sweetie. What does it say?
Give him time to read it.
Thank you for your interest in Burton Conservatory
Why are you being silent,
of
Ben?
Music. Despite an impression we regret, we cannot offer you admission to our...
Ready to tell us.
What?
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course.
What?
It's a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Having him home for a week, that could start productive. You know? We get focusing, intrigued, staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer?
I wish I knew what was going on. I'm sad he didn't get into that school.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
October.
Dinner's ready. Bea, you hear me?
January.
Your son needs to put this out.
No.
He's getting better at drawing.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Time's going by faster now. In short paragraphs, describe what makes you want to pursue a career in arts.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I have hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art.
Very cool.
Oh, how very wacky and fun things are. It's very zany, very cute. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting cards.
Okay, so now I know how to do it. Okay.
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape. Oh, you fiend.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
Benjamin Bryan. Ron. Bryn. Dang it.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird, alienating, and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
So you're in your own apartment. It went by so fast.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul. Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract.
I don't know what's going on, but I feel like it wasn't the right choice. That's all I know.
This is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me.
Dang.
I stop. Is that a...
I think it is.
All places.
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got raped.
See, I knew it.
Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin. Now?
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're such an important... Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now.
But that's enough for me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world
Mom
my
died.
life is most... Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people. You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin,
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bump.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone. But, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her.
I'm trying not to cry. The Passing Day, inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer L. Stevens.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor. Oh my god, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did.
You don't deserve my attention.
And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius.
Yeah, she was, and you were a
like son, I guess.
butthead.
Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
Is there an option to say no?
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up.
So did I die and like...
Speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that.
Okay.
See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one? A jovial child or a solitary one?
I feel like he likes...
Childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
Oh, what was she? I don't know. I don't know
His
what...
mother was an accountant who in her younger years had dreamed of being a great composer.
I don't know.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or more demanding?
I say encouraging.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within. How about that neighbor girl? Huh? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or first love?
She was neither.
Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
I feel like we had to choose,
Music became
but...
the only thing he truly cared about. Even more than his first love, Chloe. And although he gave it everything he had, he was still rejected from the conservatory his mother desperately wanted him to attend. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But, for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you dumb dogs! You mockingbirds! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I'd assume as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
Did we lie? I think the accountant one was not true because I blinked too fast.
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
But like, oh gosh, okay.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper... But it's too late for that. We're in this together.
Okay.
And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm going to ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
Okay. Okay.
Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you... You know, my father once told me when I...
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call? Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
This is hard. Dang it.
Let's try this again.
I'm just moving out of the way.
not getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
Honey, I'm worried too.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Oh, I didn't mean to blink. Ah.
Keep your eyes open.
Cheating my way.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
And I'd find you adorable if only you didn't piss me off so much.
Hear that, Benny? Our entire relationship is...
They
Hey,
weren't.
Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? Just
Come on, keep blinking.
We can focus in, tree, stay engaged.
I didn't mean to.
And one more time.
Stay engaged.
My eyes are so dry.
I mean, what's the point?
What?
Didn't get any better.
Okay,
Oh.
let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. You just sleep. It's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs. You were sick for a long time, weren't you?
I guess.
Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Okay.
Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. Was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
The Great Laugher, Benjamin Britten. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home. Raised by loving parents. In a quaint village by the sea. His mother was an accountant. I don't think I was right about that. Who in her younger years had dreamed of being a great composer.
Music became the only thing he truly cared about, even more than his first love, Chloe. First love? Okay, Benny. Is that why you didn't sneak out with me? Why not just tell me? You do realize I waited for you out in the alley for like an hour, right? Ugh. So anyway, back to the story, I guess.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable. You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
Do you have cancer or something? I don't know.
Knock back. You're going to be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading aloud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I'd really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Okay, let her read it.
Aaron, tell me about this.
Honey, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Go to bed. I'll talk to you.
What?
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. I thought it was great. But look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents, in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that. What I want to know is, where did you learn to write so well? All those cool words. Reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. Should be very
Why does
proud.
that make her sad?
Okay. Love you, buddy.
Was a loser. He didn't even try to fight the disease. inside him. He just laid down and died. Okay.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button, and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand it hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already.
Hey, Danny. Buddy. You just throw something? Sounded like you threw your cell phone at the wall.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. Not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected. She's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here. And I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano. Use your little hands.
Where is his
reaching up
mom
the keys.
during this?
She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. Once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
I'm still like not understanding what's happening. Honestly.
How did you figure out how to play that?
Plan B. She's listening.
So was she the actual? I'm confused. Kitty.
What are you doing now? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We want to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh. She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Betty is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No. What does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something, but I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Dear weird neighbor kid, you're my first love. Love, Chloe. Oh. Okay, like, why was she rude to him though?
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Yeah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah.
It's getting harder and harder. Yeah. Hurry. Oh gosh.
I can't breathe.
I know. It's okay.
okay, Betty. Just close your eyes. You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me.
Wow.
I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
Okay, so still kind of confused, but oh wow. Kitty, oh my gosh.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old. That means she's ready to hear your story.
So, the story you actually watched was what you maybe would have lived if you didn't die?
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Brin. Benjamin Brin was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother
Her father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least
she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year.
And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live.
Yeah, I was right.
Which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world, and he made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them of exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he was going to go, he was
okay. Because he'd already lived a great life. A full life. And he was everything he needed to be. Just as he was.
Close your eyes now. And keep them closed.
She's gonna let you in.
Go on. You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Wow.
I wanna be somebody. 2.0 for you. And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel.
Okay. Amazing game, very emotional. I absolutely loved it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. It was really intense. Wow, yeah, I'm gonna have to sit on that one. But thank you guys for watching. If you want more walkthroughs / gameplays like this in the future, let me know. And I will see you guys later. Bye.